A new era is here. Connected, intelligent, sustainable. The extraordinary is no longer a dream. It's how we solve today's toughest problems. And none of it happens without you, the explorers, the planners, the visionaries. Every breakthrough starts with a single discovery drawn from the earth. Every challenge you overcome fuels our collective progress. Every spark, every connection, every step forward begins with pioneers like you. From discovery to delivery, from raw material to realized potential, you are the link. Your expertise, our software, shaping a smarter future. Together, we redefine what's possible. Welcome to Micromine Momentum 2026. Rock, people, software. Hello, and welcome to Micromine Momentum 2026. I'm Kristen Walsh, President of Digital Solutions at Weir, and it's my privilege to be speaking with you for the first time in this role. Whether you've joined us before or this is your first time at Momentum, it's great to have you with us. This year marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter in our story. Micromine is now part of Weir, one of the world's leading engineering businesses with a purpose to make our mining customers' operations more sustainable and efficient. By combining Micromine's high-performance solutions with Weir's global scale and mining expertise, we're building something truly unique. Next-generation software and a data-sharing platform that will help you optimize performance from exploration to extraction. In addition to Micromine, Weir's digital solutions include Motion Metrics, AI-powered mining solutions that use computer vision, machine learning, and ruggedized hardware to improve safety, productivity, and efficiency. And we've recently announced the acquisition of Fastamine, a Brazil-based provider of mine management systems that support material management, mine optimization, short interval control, fleet management, and asset health diagnostics. Weir is building a product portfolio that brings together modeling, estimation, planning, monitoring, and management enabled by a data sharing platform. Now, as part of Weir, Micromine can invest more, extend our reach, and deliver even greater value to your projects, teams, and operations. Our goal remains the same: to give you the tools, insights, and confidence to better plan, operate smarter, and unlock new opportunities. Our commitment to the exploration and mining sector is unwavering. As a leader in next-generation technology for mining, our focus is to help you achieve more through innovation and to tackle tough problems, fragmented workflows, inconsistent data, and operational inefficiencies. Momentum is our chance to share what we're building and celebrate the community that brings it to life. Behind every mine, there's technology. And behind every technology, there are people like you. Families depend on this industry, and communities thrive because of it. We acknowledge the professionals across exploration, geology, and mining, and your skills and dedication to power the modern world. We're proud to support you with Micromine's integrated product suite, solutions designed for every stage of the mining lifecycle. From early stage exploration to advanced resource estimation, mine design and planning, production management, analytics, and consulting, Our tools enable you to gain new insight, streamline operations, and connect your teams from junior explorers to enterprise operations. In mining today, the challenge isn't a lack of data. It's using the data to enable smarter decision-making and management of your mining operation. Mining companies are under pressure to operate with greater precision, improve safety, maximize resource confidence, and respond to change in real time. The cost of delay, misalignment, fragmentation, or unreliable data is measured not just in dollars, but in missed opportunities and operational risk. Our vision at Micromine is to provide a data platform that allows you to leverage data and technology in real time to improve safety, confidence, and operational efficiency with a lower overall environmental impact, where geologists, engineers, and decision makers collaborate using shared data, run scenarios with AI assistance, and provide optimized plans back to site on a timely basis. We are passionate about partnering with our customers to transform the speed and quality of decision-making across the mining value chain for better outcomes. And with Weir's scale and commitment to innovation, this transformation is accelerating. And that brings us to this year's Momentum product updates. Off the back of feedback from you, our customers, the team has been working hard to deliver the updates that you have been asking for. So now I'm going to hand over to Kirill and our product managers to take you through the key highlights from Momentum 2026.
Hi everyone, I'm Kirill Alampieski. You've just heard how Momentum 2026 marks an exciting new chapter for Micromine and Weir. And this release is certainly a big step forward. But what does it actually mean for you working every day in exploration and mining? Well, that's what we're about to tell you. We're going to walk you through the mining lifecycle stage by stage, and our product managers will share the highlights for each of our products. You'll see how Micromine Nexus brings it all together in the cloud, how updates strengthening our tools like Micromine Geobank, Origin, and Beyond, and how our planning and operations products are getting sharper every day. So let's dive in and start right at the foundation with Micromine Nexus. And Evgenia, over to you.
Thanks, Kirill. Nexus unites teams, data, and technology in one cloud environment. It enables secure storage, seamless collaboration and administration, and it's also the cloud computing engine powering next-generation AI tools to make your operations more efficient. In this release, we've added integration with two more Micromine products, Micromine Advanced and Spry. Introduced new web-based 3D visualization tools to preview your drill hole data, mostly for Geobank users. Improved form set sharing and added check-in, check-out functionality for Micromine Origin and Beyond users. And delivered new usage history reports for the customers using cloud licensing. The Geobank integration in this release has become more powerful. Both Geobank and Geobank for Field Teams users can now not only publish, but also receive drill hole data via Nexus drill hole objects, providing a closed loop for geology teams. This means Origin users can share their planned drill hole data with Geobank users, while Geobank users can populate drill hole collections with actuals and send the information back to Origin. No manual import, export, or DBC link required. Moreover, Geobank users can preview their data in 3D Nexus Viewer with new visualization tools like interval selection, interval labeling, drill hole search and height, and even more. And with our new offering, Geobank in the cloud, application access is simplified. Customers don't need to deploy it locally. Everything is pre-configured and ready to use. Micromine Nexus is expanding, uniting more Micromine products into a single collaborative environment. Advanced and Spry users can now receive the latest versions of block models, triangulations, polylines through Nexus directly to their local projects. It's exciting to see Nexus evolving into the backbone of workflows. Dual information flows from Geobank is seamlessly used by Origin users for interpretation and block modeling, then carried forward by Beyond for mine design and optimization. Finally, outputs of the design and actual survey data can be delivered to Spry, Advanced, Elastri users as inputs to mine planning activities. This is not just a platform, this is your workflow too. Cloud licensing is now more transparent for users. Nexus provides comprehensive usage analytics with powerful reporting across company-wide licenses, including the ability to filter by individual licenses or users. New visual tools include history usage reports, a histogram showing usage over time, usage heatmap highlighting active and inactive days, denial donuts to identify license shortages. All reports can be exported to CSV for easy sharing with other systems.
Thanks, Evgenia.
Thank you.
Uniting teams, data and technology in the Nexus secure cloud environment is an exciting step forward for our customers. Let me take you through the key updates for Geobank for this release. Micromine Geobank delivers secure data capture and storage, auditable data enrichment, and our seamless integration from logging through to modeling. As part of Momentum 2026, Micromine Geobank, Geobank for Field Teams, and Origin are all integrated via Micromine Nexus for secure data storage from the field to HQ and the office, with Geobank also available now as a cloud-native deployment. Teams can eliminate IT overhead while ensuring their data remains safe, current and accessible, and focus on what they do best. Geobank and Geobank for Field Teams are now fully integrated with Micromine Nexus. This unlocks data mobility from drill hole planning through to field logging and geological and resource modelling. This empowers teams to collaborate around a single source of truth in near real time. And it also unlocks powerful 3D visualization of drill hole plans and actuals in Nexus for our Geobank and our Geobank for Field Teams users. Nexus is included as part of your Geobank and Field Teams commercial offer. Geobank powers teams with scalable, secure data management and grows with projects. It keeps your workflows consistent, information current, and collaboration effortless across sites. For years, our customers have loved the security and power of Geobank. However, not all of our customers have loved managing the infrastructure that's required to deploy and manage a database. Well, we listened, and today we're releasing Geobank in the cloud. We take care of the infrastructure, security, and hassle of managing your database and let you focus on managing your project. We also remove the hassle of updating your Geobank and allow you to access the latest features as soon as they're released. Micromine Geobank powers teams with scalable, secure data management that grows with projects. It keeps your workflows consistent, information current, and collaboration effortless across sites. Now, I'm going to hand over to Rupert to discuss Micromine Origin.
Thank you, Kirill. Very interesting. Micromine Origin with Grey Copilot empowers geologists to model faster and validate every decision with greater confidence. The Momentum release for Micromine Origin 2026 puts AI at the core of modern geology, combining Grey Copilot, streamlined visualization, and smarter diagnostics to turn complex data into confident decisions. With the release of Origin 2026, we're expanding access to Grey Copilot to even more people so they can integrate AI into their daily workflows. Grey Copilot is a powerful tool that allows geologists to use cloud-based computing and advanced machine learning to produce grade and geology models quickly and easily so our users can spend more time on critical thinking and discovery. We've also improved our Vizex environment to make it more accessible and streamlined. Now, with interactive legends that allow you to show or hide features, focusing on the data that is important is simpler than ever. Using the data displayed in VisX will also be easier, as almost all of the forms in the product that accept file names, wireframes, or drill hole data as inputs now allow you to pick these files from VisX, avoiding the need to go searching around for them in the File Explorer. In addition, with streamlined auto-loading drill hole data after creating or editing a drill hole database to make viewing the data quicker, especially for new users. Now, talking about momentum, 2 years ago we first released Grade Copilot, and then a year ago we put out our new grade estimator tool, which significantly streamlined putting together a resource estimate. And then 6 months ago we put out one of my favourite tools, which was a constraint to pit tool, which provided a basic pit optimizer for resource estimators. And now, with the 2026 release, we're continuing to improve our capabilities on the resource estimation front with a new search analysis tool, which makes it easy to investigate how search criteria parameters impact the resource estimate on a block-by-block basis. You'll be able to select a block and visualize the search ellipse, the samples used, the kriging or estimation weights, and the sample statistics. You can even interactively tweak the search parameters to investigate how changes may affect the estimate. As you can see, with the momentum release for Micromine Origin, we're putting AI at the core of modern geology. With Grade Copilot now included, streamlined VisX visualization and smarter diagnostics, workflows become faster, clearer, and more intuitive. Back to you, Kirill.
Amazing, Rupert. Great to see all the progress you guys have made in the last couple of years since we've released Grade Copilot. Now, let's move on to evaluation and design with Lisa and Micromine Beyond.
Thanks, Carol. So Micromine Beyond is our strategic mine planning solution that bridges optimization and design. Engineers have the tools to evaluate options, enforce boundaries, and deliver pit designs that are both practical and profitable. This release takes our pit design features to a new level with smarter evaluation and tighter control. Engineers can now compare multiple pit designs directly against the optimal pit shell. This means they can choose a design option that maximises value. At the same time, new pit design limits ensure exclusion zones and environmentally boundaries are respected with no redesigns required. So let's talk more about the optimal pit design evaluation. Engineers can benchmark every design option against a mathematically optimal pit shell. In 3 dimensions, our user can see differences in grade, dilution, loss, and overall pit value between the different designs. This means that engineers can feel confident that the design choices best meets in economic and geotechnical goals. Now, I want to share some news about pit design limits. Engineers can now make adjustments to their optimum pit shell if new information has become available. They can apply exclusion zones, land, and environmental buffers directly into the design. The new boundaries will be honoured without slowing design workflows, nor the need to make a full optimum pit shell redesign. This will help reduce delays, simplify approvals, and ensure compliance. So, to summarise, with evaluation that makes every option clearer and limits that keep designs compliant, Micromine Beyond 2026 empowers mine planners to turn options into value-driven plans faster.
Great to hear some fantastic updates coming from Micromine Beyond in Momentum 2026, Lisa. Why don't you go on ahead and take us through Micromine Elastri?
Thanks, Carol. When we talk about Elastri, we're talking about mine planning software for open pit hard rock mines. Elastri is well known for its speed and guided planning process, and this enables engineers to produce robust plans with a high degree of precision. We often hear from users that even their best plans still carry assumptions. And while they can't eliminate assumptions completely, they're always looking for ways to improve the likelihood of achieving their plans. With this Momentum release, we've tackled that head on. We're delivering tools that help redefine assumptions based on real data. consolidate your results in one place and give you the data you need to make decisions with more confidence. So let's talk about validating assumptions with haulage calibration. Mining engineers often tell us that theoretical cycle times for haulage don't always match up with what happened during production. Even small misalignments can add up quickly and throw off your long-term schedules. That's why we've introduced haulage calibration in this release. It lets users bring in real-world fleet management data that overlay onto their haulage network. And instead of relying on theoretical values or committing to a full simulation process, engineers can refine assumptions based on real fleet behaviours. Now see the routes the equipment actually used and compare it with the haulage design. Engineers can use raw fleet management data to validate the haulage network design. Calibrated cycle times can replace assumptions with actual fleet behaviour, and it's a practical alternative to simulation in most cases. We're really excited to see how this is applied in the field. It's a practical and accurate way to model haulage with your tactical mine plans. Scenario planning is also getting an overhaul as part of this release. Improved scenario reporting in Elastri Tactical Scheduler also allows you to view all scenarios in a single consolidated interface. Engineers can now compare raw outputs directly in the calendar or produce consolidated reports with pivot tables and charts, seeing differences instantly without juggling multiple exports. This saves significant time and makes it practical to test more scenarios, and it helps planners evaluate trade-offs with greater clarity and confidence. They can compare multiple scenarios side by side in a single calendar view, build pivot tables, dashboards and charts to show deltas and trade-offs, and save time and manual effort spent compiling reports. We're excited to launch this new capability and are keen to hear your feedback about it, as this will shape our future development in this area.
Awesome. Thanks, Lisa. It sounds like we're bringing the digital technology within Elastri a lot closer to reality and giving our users a lot more confidence out of that. Why don't you take us home and tell us what's happening in Spry?
Thanks, Carol, of course. Micromine Spry is the world's leading mine planning software for soft rock mines. The latest release introduces scriptable workflows which can include design actions. By standardising and automating scheduling steps, Spry helps mine planners spend less time setting up and more time making decisions. Firstly, let's talk about how we can create site-specific workflows. Sites can use scripting to automate routine tasks in a workflow. This means that once the workflow is created, site users can jump in and create a schedule. New staff don't need to spend time learning about the setup, it's already done. The workflows can be customised to reflect your site's unique scheduling requirements, and once scripted, workflows can be run by anyone, accelerating onboarding and improving consistency. Now, let's talk about adding design actions to a script. By enabling users to utilise design actions within script, it means that design actions can now be included within workflows. Now sites can ensure the right steps are followed in the right order, and that schedules can include design elements within that workflow. Your workflows become a clear path forward, customisable to your site, repeatable by your team, and built to help you get more done faster.
Thanks, Lisa. That sounds like a great update. Less time setting up, more time getting your hands dirty. I think people will be very happy about that. Now, let's move to the underground. And over to you, Jeremy, for Micromine Advance.
Thanks, Carol. Yeah, I'm really excited to talk about our newest product, Micromine Advance. And while it's relatively new to the industry, it's already making great headway. And unlike other tools in this space, Advance was purpose-built specifically for underground metals mine planning. Using modern technology and purpose-built tools, Advance enables engineers to use a resource-driven approach to scheduling. This provides the capability to confidently model intricate underground environments with unmatched precision. This release makes Micromine Advance an even more comprehensive and complete underground mine planning tool. Engineers gain 3 major additions: an intuitive stope optimizer integrated within the mine planning environment, the pseudoflow algorithm to validate the economics of mining sequences, And now we even have specialised room and pillar mining tools to support this specialist mining method. Together, these features solidify Advance as your one-stop shop for underground mine planning. Let's talk a little bit more about the stope optimizer. As you know, stopes are the foundation of an underground mine plan. And traditionally, generating these has meant manual processes or having to use third-party tools. Micromine Advance's built-in stope optimizer rapidly generates mineable stope shapes directly inside the mine planning environment, avoiding fragmented workflows and external licensing. This interface makes the setup quicker and more intuitive than anything ever experienced before. We can now run multiple frameworks, resize and rotate boxes, or focus on a specific part of the ore body. And importantly now, outputs are schedule ready, so there's no time wasted jumping between systems. And notably, because this is an in-house development and Micromine uses a continuous development process, this means that feedback can be directly incorporated rapidly, so this will grow as users use this more and more. Knowing where you can mine is one thing, knowing whether it's worth mining there is another. That's where the pseudoflow algorithm comes in. It weighs up revenue and cost factors across the stopes and development, showing exactly which parts of your design add value and which don't. It allows us to evaluate stopes and accesses together for a true economic picture. Additionally, we can flag marginal or loss-making areas early before they drain the project value. And we can compare alternative access options and sequencing strategies. And most of all, it can be a really rigorous tool for use in studies, reviews, or to inform board-level decisions. Coupled with the ability to rapidly iterate and easily compare multiple scenarios, it allows engineers to quickly identify high-value areas of the mine and support prioritised decisions through scheduling. It's a fast, mathematically proven, and seamlessly integrated with the Micromine advanced scheduling environment. Finally, I'd like to mention the new features for the room and pillar mining method. Important key functional improvements here is the ability to snap designs to the ore body triangulation automatically, attribute solids with row, column, cut, and grouping for scheduling logic. We have interactive previews with spacing, pillar width, and cut height parameters, and we have support for very large deposits. With live previews, flexible parameters, and integrated reporting, the tool handles even large, complex deposits quickly and precisely. Altogether, this positions Micromine Advance as your one-stop shop for underground mine planning.
Thanks, Jeremy. Why would you shop anywhere else? And finally, I'll hand it over to Daniel to take us through the latest developments in Micromine Pitram.
Pitram is the leading OEM agnostic mine production system. It is the trusted solution because it unifies data, automates process, and provides complete oversight in a complex mining environment. In the 2026 release, Pitram builds on that strength with new features designed to give you even greater visibility and control. First, we've expanded our OEM integrations. Pitram can connect directly with Caterpillar VIMs, Komatsu contracts, Volvo articulated haulers, and load right scales. For sites running mixed fleets, you'll be able to see all of your machines in the one system. Machine health metrics, payload, fuel, and cycle data are captured automatically, which reduces manual entry and keeps the fleet aligned to plan. For example, if a haul truck shows rising engine temperature or a loader is underfilling buckets, both production and maintenance teams can see it straight away and act on the same data. Just as important is the new shotcrete tracker. This feature allows you to capture the entire shotcrete cycle from a dedicated panel, from the initial batch plant mix all the way through to application at the face. This closes a gap in the ground support process where previously it was often fragmented and manual. It is now one clear traceable record of ground support activities. For example, if a batch falls outside the specified mix design or equipment downtime delays the application, both the supervisors and geotechnical teams can see it early and respond before it impacts the development cycle. It also strengthens accountability and gives you greater confidence in how shotcrete is being managed across your site. So these two updates in the 2026 release show how Pitram continues to deliver clearer data, better control and greater confidence in every shift. And with that, I'll hand back to you, Kirill.
Thanks, Daniel. And thanks to all the product managers for taking us through the highlights for Micromine Momentum 2026. With this release, Micromine delivers innovation across the full mining lifecycle. We give you the tools, insights and confidence to plan better, operate smarter and unlock opportunities. Explore more at micromine.com/momentum. And now, for one final time, I'll hand it back over to you, Kristen.
A big thanks to Kirill and our product managers for sharing the fantastic updates released in Micromine Momentum 2026, the result of close collaboration with you, our customers, and significant R&D investment. I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into Micromine's vision, now strengthened as part of Weir. Your work and contributions continue to drive this industry forward, and we are proud to support you to harness next-generation technology for mining to shape a smarter, more efficient, and sustainable future. To learn more about these exciting innovations, please visit micromine.com/momentum to start exploring. And thanks again for joining us at Momentum 2026.